Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick look-see-poo at an ink. It's called 3 Oysters Marine Green. I got it here. I purchased this through Venice Pens. Of course, I bought a sample. I've never tried this company before. It's my first one. And it's ink. Alright, seen the sample? Okay, I did buy one ink bottle. It didn't. It came in a box like this. Inside you'll have your ink, and underneath they have like a coordinating color strip, and that's what's written on the back. Oh, what I think is pretty neat about side of the box, top of the box, about this ink is the bottle. I was like, alright, see, this is the one I bought a full bottle of. It's like a purplish color. Okay, see, it's a square bottle, except for this corner. And it's supposed to stand up like so. So you could fill your pens with the bottles out of dingo. To me, it feels scary. I mean, I like, filling your pens up like this. Yeah, I get it. And I understand when it's getting close to the end, you're like, ta-da! Now you could fill it up when it's almost empty. I tell you the honest to God truth, I have never got through a bottle of ink. So I never had experienced this. But that's pretty neat about the bottle, huh? Anyway, back to our look-see-poo. Here's my little writing. Let's get a little closer for you. Of course, I always write down the company, the color, and I do a scribble with the pen. And it's pretty dark here. I just barely put it in ink when I wrote this all up. And I put it in my Genho. I don't know if it's a X4 450 or 750, but yep. Average nib. Of course, they don't really say, oh, it's medium or... Actually, some of them do say medium. Some say fine. I don't know. It's just never consistent. But anyway, back to the writing. Of course, I did my alphabet in one swipe. And then... See, this is what I kind of think is kind of horrible. Yeah, I did the ink swatches on how long it took to write, but it also goes back to the pen. Now, if the pen is a gusher, of course, it's going to take longer for the ink to dry. Yada, yada, yada. You know how that stuff rolls. So, this is, to me, if it was in a fine pen, I guarantee it probably dry a lot quicker. But... what I like about it, when I smeared it, you could see the real coloring. I like this color compared to the dark color. But the dark color, you could read it. Water drop test, which I didn't do. But snaps. I better save that for the camera. So let's do this real quick. Poof. Alright, 3 my water drops on there. I'll continue onward. Let's set. Just imagine if you spilled your water on it and you're like, oh my god, I need a paper towel, paper towel. I don't sit around with the paper towel next to me, do you? If you do, hey, kudos to you. But anyway, and I just did quick writing, name. I like it because it had a shading in it. But like I said, it could be the pen too. And did some quick squiggles. And a lot of people love doing the ink drops. Okay, let me tell you something on this one. I did the ink drops. I touched it. I got inks all over my hands. I was like, oh my gosh. So I went, and I always have a little post-it pad here, right here. I'll show you. And I went like this to it. I touched it, and I lifted it up. Well, I got most of it off, but it took like 6 times. Touching it, wrapping it, touching it, and every time I was getting ink off of it. Because it was such a heavy ink droplet. Yeah. Okay, here I am. I'm back, and I got my paper towel. Let's hook this bad boy up. Let's see. Okay, pretty. Yeah, it lifts up a little bit, but not a lot. I wouldn't call it a waterproof or nothing, but yeah, it does lift up a little. but you know, you can still see what's underneath it. Okay, let's flip this bad puppy over. Of course, you can see those. But if you're just basically writing, even let's look at the scribble. You can gets ghosting through, but not real bad. But you can see the little scribble. But when you did see all the regular writing, you can't see through it. Alright, now let's go and show you my brush swatch. This is what I keep in my little, these papers. This is Bristol paper, and I cut them the size of a business card, and I put it in my little, file folder thing, so I keep a track of my colors so I can know which ones I have. Okay, of course we're done. Name of the company. The color is supposed to be it's a pretty turquoise, but then I don't really see a lot of green in it. But this is a brush swatch, so yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one. All right, here we go. I wrote this in my little journal here. This is what I've been trying to keep all my ink colors in. Alright, I wrote it down. This is, I kind of just barely started this, so I don't have a lot of stuff in it. But I wrote down the ink, did my little swatch. And so this is something I could carry with me, like if, well, there's only one ink store I really go to, but I wouldn't imagine them having this. But this is a great check back just to keep on you, or just something sitting right here by the computer. I'm like, hey, wait, flick through it. Ah, I got that one. That's where it is. That's what it looks like. All right, everybody. That's everything. I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. And let me do you a little quick ready poo. So you're like, oh, Jibanaga, I don't even see you really right. Here's some squiggles for you. Doing this all with one hand. I love bees. Anyway, there you go. There's a pen and ink in action. And of course, this is just cheap paper. Alright, until next time, catch you later. Bye.